Ever since I understood what behind the scenes meant, I've been obsessed with making of featurettes. I loved seeing how physical sets were put together and how the costumes were designed and constructed. When my family was visiting my Oma over the summer about 13 years ago, my mum signed my sibling and I up for a sewing course. This is where I first learned to use a machine. I made a pincushion, a pouch that I still use to this day, and a bag that I became obsessed with. I ended up getting a mannequin for my 9th birthday. I didn't sew much for a while, but when I did, it was often clothes for my dolls, which I made by hand. It's because of handwork and textiles at school that I became more experienced with the sewing machine, as I made a hoodie and pyjama trousers there. But that was it for clothes made for myself, as I went back to sewing doll clothes until I went to college in 2020. As I didn't do A-levels, I studied a diploma in costume. I had an advantage in comparison to my peers. I already knew how to use a sewing machine, that this is where I learnt about designing and pattern drafting. I graduated college in 2022 with a distinction and then took a gap year. I started university last year, where I'm now studying costume design and construction, and I've definitely improved in terms of designing and cutting. Costumes I've made at university have been a step up from what I produced at college. I still sew clothes for my dolls and for myself now too, with the purchase of my vintage patterns I love so much. I still don't know what kind of career I'll go into, whether it will be backstage or in the workshop, but I enjoy the thrill of quick changes in the theatre and small fixes moments before curtains are up, but I also like designing and constructing the garments to be worn. I'm not so sure yet if I'll go into film costumes like my younger self so admired, but I'll still watch behind the scenes videos about costumes. Like for Wicked or Agatha All Along, the details are so cool and you don't always see them in the final edit. I'm Norange Bunny, and I have an assignment due in 2 days. Goodbye.